Yo, what up, man? Chris, checking in, man. Back with the blog, man. Make sure that like button and subscribe button, Wayne. I appreciate all the support. Salute to everybody. Hope you guys is having a good week. You know, once again, to anybody that I missed, I appreciate everybody and their well wishes to Mom Dukes and everything. She's doing well, a lot better right now. I'm no longer under the weather. I'm feeling good. So I was watching a battle rap event, right? Let me take y'all on a little story time with Unbiased, man. You know what I'm saying? I got a little message for TBL, man. I was watching this battle rap event. Let me click on it. Right. TBL presents, man. These are the battles this is the tournament right here. You go up. Patriot Games. Av and Jackboy, Ill Will, Sheet Happens, Chess and Drugs. All these battles supposed to go down. So I was going down to the battles. We go down to the battles. Let me click on one. Let me click on Chess and Drugs. This is the pay-per-view. Okay. Hold on. Let me play a little
with
bit.
your face on it just because how she loves you. T-shirts, I get to buying me plenty. And like Bobby and Whitney, I'm putting drugs on a couple. Then go outside and get the drugs on the couple. Oh my God, hello. He's walking down. Hello? I'm crazy. T-shirts, I get to buy me plenty. And like Bobby and Whitney, I'm putting drugs on a couple. Then go outside and get to selling them bitches and tell them drugs is my hustle. Nigga, fuck you and your fanboy. You say you blame toys, but me, I really do it for sport drugs like steroids. That last bar is an oxymoron. It'll make you baffled. I said sport drugs, steroids. But if we talking bodies, I became a natural, straight up jab. That was crazy. Straight up jab. It'll break a bone in your face alone. Left hook. Then I got a right for you. You in a danger zone. No fucking joke. No fucking joke. It's only right that drugs get smoked.
All right, some of y'all may be wondering why I'm playing that, you know what I'm saying? Salute to Chess. He was actually very good in this battle, bro. Really good. Like, Drugs messed around and got the real Chess. You know what I'm saying? The boy messed around and got the real Chess. But if I go out of this event, right? If I go out of this event, this is the flyer right here. This is the flyer right here. Probably can't see that well. But right here, you got Chef Trez and Ace Amin didn't go down. New Jersey Twork is on this card. These are all the red lines through the battles, right? So there's no Twork was on the card. There's no Twork. Chef Trez, Ace Amin was no battle. J2 versus Lou Castro. So you had J2 versus Lou Castro. You had New Jersey Twork versus Murda. And Chef Trez versus Ace. None of those three battles went down on this card. I purchased this pay-per-view. It was only like a little $30 VOD or something. Nothing crazy, right? Just trying to support. Why do we not know that these battles did not go down? Now, I'm hearing that Twork, the day of the event, called Kenny and said he wasn't doing a battle. So Twork is still on bullshit. I see right now he's still on BS. T-Top, I hope you're paying attention because you booked this bum nigga and he's still on BS. So Twork calls, whatever, can't do the battle. People are talking about Murda got locked up. I'm hearing that might be like a little fake story. J2 was having a couple issues with the league. I ain't gonna put his business out. Chef Trez, they said, might have had strep throat. Okay, Chef Trez is someone that's not really on that kind of stuff. So that's probably a true thing. Drugs was in the building versus Chess. You just saw that. Ace Amin was in the building as well. So I don't really know what's going on with them two, but they was both in the building. Nothing seemed to happen. I wanted to see this card because I thought Twork, Drugs, and Ace all supposed to battle in Maryland. I know they rock with Kels, who's also co-collaborating with TBL. I'm like, I kind of want to see what goes on in this battle and see how the battles play out, see if there's any energy, see if there's any bars towards anybody, see if there's a Goonie reunion. Them niggas might have made up. To turn on the VOD and realize that there's not a Twork battle, an Ace battle, a J2 and Lou Castro battle. Then if I go down, I went down Chilla Jones' timeline, I don't see anybody explaining what happened to the battles. TBL, y'all are making a very, very, very drastic mistake in this culture. I don't really understand, because Chilla Jones is supposed to be like, I guess, the person that's coordinating a lot of this stuff, and I know he's not an owner of the company. It's Kenny and maybe some other Kenny and his family or whatever, but at the same time, Chilla Jones is somebody that's supposed to be the battle rap brains and put stuff together. There was a lot of potential with TBL when they came in, booked a whole lot of battles, booked battles that the culture wanted to see, moved a little maybe too fast, but I gotta admit that they brought together some good battles. Hitman Holla versus Murder Mook being one of them. Let me give you some advice, TBL. Let me give you some advice right here. And I know y'all don't really like to listen to me, but I'm definitely top 5 most smartest niggas in battle rap. You know, I don't know if y'all know that. I'm definitely top 5 most smartest niggas in battle rap. And I'm not 5. I just want to let you know that. I don't know why y'all don't be looking at me, listening to me. Y'all don't be trying to holler at me. I tweeted Chilla a couple times. No response. Is this how you do unbiased? Is this how you do unbiased? I'm only the GOAT media, man. Mount Rushmore media unbiased. I started this media shit, Chilla Jones. I ain't talked to you since I put you on the stock drop list and you DM'd me years ago upset. Are you still in your feelings over that you can't return a tweet? But it's cool. It's cool. I ain't tripping. I'm not in my feelings. So because I'm not in my feelings, I'm going to give you some advice. URL, RBE, King of the Dot. A lot of longevity in this culture. Let me use ARP and RBE as an example. ARP is very smart in how he moved in this culture. If you want to critique him that he never created any stars out of the bricks, it's a fair criticism. He had the bricks, he didn't create any stars. If you want to criticize him for that, you can. Maybe 1 or 2 mistakes he might have made throughout the course of his battle rap career with some stuff. Fair criticism if you got another critique here or there. ARP was always very transparent. Very big deal in battle rap. If you're spending your money on something, you kind of want to respect where your dollar is going to. You want to respect where your dollar is going to. And if you can buy into the person or buy into the entity that you're trying to support, then sometimes when things go awry or things don't go well, you'll still want to support just because you want to see them win. Like, damn, I want to see them win. I told you, I really like T-Top. I know him very well, been to his crib, hung out with him before. I want to see No Cut do well. I know the first No Cut wasn't super, super great and could have been better, but I want to see him win, so I'll support just because of him. Even if I look up and be like, why the hell you book Twork? Why the hell you put this battle? These are conversations I have with him, but I still support because at the end of the day, I realize he's still a good person at heart. He tries well. He reaches out. What do you think about this battle? Should I do this battle? Should I do this? So when ARP came into battle rap, he reached out to me, Angry Fan, and Jay Black to host his first event. He was real smart to realize I need some media support. I need people to rock with me. So when you give that kind of support, then people will tend to give you grace. So he reached out to us to host the first event. I actually didn't go, but other bloggers did. I think Caps and Jay Black might have been there, host the event, and now you build a rapport. Even to this day that he's retired and everything, I can text ARP, he'll respond. Hit him up, he'll respond. He does his videos every morning. He does super chats. He does live. He does members only, stuff like that, memberships. People send him messages, he'll respond. Anything that you want to know, he tries to be transparent about it. And when he had events where there were main events and stuff that did not go on, he just told you, even if it hurt his pay-per-view, like, yo, this battle isn't going on. I think he had a situation with let me make sure that I got it right. Let me make sure. Hold on. I think he had a situation with Math and old Red after the whole Disaster situation, when Disaster punched him and everything, and there was a big discrepancy whether or not Math was going to show up to the old Red battle. You get in the front of the camera and you say the battle might not go down, or this is going on, or that going on, and then we'll still have a good event, and you get the fans the choice on whether or not you want to support the event. Y'all haven't been doing that. ARP doesn't block any battles for the most part that I can remember, unless someone tried to play him on his contract or something, and but he's not into that. He let people come and go, do different things that he want to do, try to be transparent, and try to really, 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 really rock with people. And what happens is people just be like, seems to be a genuine good guy. So they try to support. I texted him today and I was like, yo, do you think you can make money on the card that you got? The Calico show off and the Chef Trez and damn, I can't even think of the other guy's name right now. That card right there, I asked him, do you think you can make a profit? He said, I think I can make a profit. I asked that question because even though that card is not a super big card, it's not no max out, it's not some of the other events that he's done, very little promo, all this kind of stuff like that, but people will support that card, a lot of it, just because it's ARP. They like, oh, I kind of rock with what he brings to the culture, his transparency, his authenticity, stuff like that. They like that stuff. And kind of makes you feel like he's not above you. He still comes down to your level, still talks to the fans one by one, everything like that. If you hit him up and you're in his chat and you're talking to him, he still talk. You tweet him, he'll respond back to a tweet. I say all that to say this. URL, I think we talk a lot about bootlegs. We talk a lot about, support. We hear URL say that a lot when it comes to their app and everything like that, and pay-per-views. Like, oh, we got to get people to support. One of the biggest problems, it's not, bootlegging is a problem, don't get me wrong. Discords are crazy, 50, 60, 100 people in that. All that stuff is a big deal. Don't get me wrong. But URL, the number one reason why URL struggles to get support is they lost a lot of respect. They lost a lot of respect. Some of the major things that happened with them, like, they had the early stuff, the Pray for St. Louis and all this, the early stuff they dealt with. But recently, when they went to the app and got off YouTube, things that happened to them was like, okay, you had the Easy situation. Obviously, we know Easy left URL. We know that he tried to battle Hitman Holla. URL wasn't with it. Everything, fans turned on URL. In hindsight, might been a little unfair now that we see that, there's been some BS with Easy and stuff like that. But at the time, people was just like, yo, just let him go battle Hitman. Like, why y'all tripping? Why y'all sending cease and desist? Why? Then he had his card, and then you had they were pulling people off his card. Fans didn't like that. Then you had Verb in Spaces leaking audio with P and saying that URL was doing this. Fans were kind of riding with Verb. This was before Verb got really, really crazy, but when he was on URL, ass all that. That was one entity. You got rid of Norbs. People didn't really like that. At first, it was like, oh, Norbs is a creep. He's messing around with Twork's baby mom. They had to get rid of him. I do the untold truth. I turn Norbs' story around. I make people start fucking with Norbs more and more. Norbs tells a story about all the people he found and how they was doing Harry wrong and this and that. He's telling his story on that whole situation. Fans then looked at Norbs differently. Like, oh no, we really don't like that you got rid of Norbs, okay? Got rid of Norbs. Norbs like, oh, they didn't give me no money. They just kicked me out the whip. I didn't get no bread. They just kicked me out the whip, try to give me like a small amount of money and an app subscription for life. After all the work I put in. Okay, cool. People that wasn't really feeling P and all these guys like that and kicking Norbs out the whip. You tried to sue ARP. People don't like lawsuits. SMAC stands, the S in SMAC stands for street. Suing ARP over Daylight and King Lowe's is just like, yo, it's Daylight and King Lowe's. Daylight is a weirdo that do dumb stuff a lot. He's erratical. You suing over that. So that's also seen very, very fraudulent and something that people just did not like. There's numerous other things, but these are like the main things. And over time, People lost respect for URL, bro. It's the number one reason why people don't support. It's people that hit me up over that time, like the last 4 years, that said, I don't like the way they did Easy. I'm unsubscribing to the app. I don't like the way they did Norris. I'm unsubscribing. I'll never support URL again because of this. I can't believe the way they did another black man, ARP, and tried to sue. A lot of it, whether URL was right or not, because Norris did a lot of corny stuff when he was with URL too. And Easy obviously did some corny stuff. And maybe Easy leaving is really a little bit more on Easy. All of these things at the time were hits on URL. URL never addressed it. They zipped it up. They were quiet. They never addressed it. They just let the storm go by. They let Verb kill them every day in spaces. They let ARP drop a 12-part series on them. They let Easy go live all the time and talk trash and do this, and had ballers coming up like Danny Myers. They were going to take everything from me if I did his card. I had to come off the card. They were going to snatch all the battles. All of this stuff, all of these things came out. Times URL blocked battles, and Twork was supposed to go and battle Shotty Horror, and that gets snatched away, and he comes up with these excuses, and then URL doesn't want Twork and Av to go down on TBL. All of these things made people lose respect for URL. They respect what they did, but they don't really like the crab in the barrel mentality. I know URL try to monopolize. Monopolize is what a lot of people do in this world. Business does in this world. I tell you all the time, there used to be a Toys R Us. What put Toys R Us out of business? Walmart. Walmart started selling toys and PS3s and Ataris and Sega Genesis, and then you didn't have to go to Toys R Us no more. And now you look up and it's like Amazon is, you can order everything from Amazon now. You can order damn near food. You can order everything from Amazon now. You really don't got to go to Walmart. So even Amazon is Walmart's biggest competition now. All these things are just trying to figure out ways to put the other nigga out of business. And you think Walmart gave a fuck about Toys R Us? No. So URL don't give a fuck about other leagues. Businesses overall always try to monopolize and try to be the number one thing. But in battle rap, fans don't respect it because fans just want the battles. They don't want to hear that ARP is trying to book Big K and Av, and URL won't let Av do it. And they're not going to book the battle either. They just don't want the battle to go down. It's not like they bringing Big K over to URL to battle Av. They just don't want Av to go to RBE and battle Big K. Fans will never like it. It don't matter if Av is on the contract. It don't matter if Av is whatever. They don't like it. They don't like all of this. You know, you getting mad at Av because he's battling a female on Chrome 23 and he didn't do it. Anything that's sabotaging battle, all fans want is to watch the battles. They don't care about the politics around it. So the way you get around explaining the bullshit that you do, you got to get in front of the camera and you got to be transparent and you got to say, this is why, you know, we did this because of this, we did this. URL didn't do that. URL for the longest tucked their tail, took they jabs, and they kept it moving. They just put battles out and did cards and they never addressed nothing. And fans were just like, yo, this some bullshit. So they lost respect for URL. So even right now, URL is trying to find their respect. And if they had more respect, people would subscribe to the app. And even though they don't watch battles, they'll stay on the app because at the end of the day, they'll feel like, damn, URL did a lot for us. They gave us a lot of free events and free pay-per-views with caffeine and all these YouTube battles for free. I don't mind spending $8 now because I respect what they brought to the culture. But when you lose that respect, then you have a hard time getting any support. And URL right now is fighting to get fans back after the Easy shit, the lawsuit with ARP, the Verb shit, all this stuff. Enter TBL. Y'all niggas came in this culture, bro. Y'all was doing a lot of events, and bloggers like myself, Chris Unbiased, would get on this camera and I would tell y'all, You're moving too fast. Y'all wouldn't listen. I would tweet Chilla Jones sometimes. He don't respond. It's cool. It's cool. But at the same time, bro, what the fuck happened to Cassidy and Easy, bro? You niggas think you can book a battle that's probably at least $125,000 or more. You might have paid Cassidy $75 and Easy about 40 or something. I don't really know. I'm just guessing. But that battle is over $100,000 total for sure. You niggas ain't gonna explain nothing. You steady trying to protect niggas. You don't want to throw Cassidy under the bus. You don't want to throw Easy under the bus. You don't want. I might want to work with these niggas again. Fuck these niggas, bro. These niggas don't give a damn about y'all at the end of the day, and they gonna throw y'all under the bus. You better start protecting yourself. ARP don't got no problem doing Cartoon Jones blogs. He don't like some shit. He gonna get on camera and say, yeah, I paid Reed dollars. I don't know where the fuck Reed dollars at. You ain't got my deposit though. You're supposed to do a battle. I'm supposed to read. Niggas, he tell the business, bro. And some of y'all don't like it or whatever, but battle rap will push you to that limit to where the only way fans are gonna understand stuff and you keep the support, you better let fans know what's going on. Otherwise, it's gonna look like the league did bad business. Always look like the league did bad business. And TBL, you niggas still booking Twork. I don't know what the hell is going on. He calling Kenny the day of the battle to say he ain't making it. Where the deposit at, bro? Did he return a deposit? If he didn't return a deposit, there should be an interview right now. Where the fuck my money at, bro? I don't even want to reschedule the battle. I don't want to reschedule nothing. This nigga got legal issues, all kind of stuff going on. This nigga just taking deposits to pay legal fees. Why y'all niggas booking him? Chris Unbiased told you 25 blogs ago not to book this nigga no more. Y'all niggas don't listen, bro. Y'all are not listening. Y'all have not made up A Ward and Twork. This nigga get on camera with a regular ass foot talking about he got gout. I worked at a hospital. I know what the fuck gout look like. His foot look normal. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, I'm a foot. You know, I woke up with, man, your foot ain't swole, man. You still booking this nigga. I don't know why. Y'all got 3 battles, a major artist on this card. Chef Trez, Ace Amin, Lou Castro, J2, Twork. These are the major niggas on the card. There's nothing on y'all timeline of why these niggas ain't done a battle, bro. Nothing on the top. Why am I telling y'all that Twork called y'all the day before? How the fuck do I know? I don't even know the business with y'all. But I'm a blogger, bro. You cannot hide nothing from bloggers. And because you can't hide nothing from bloggers and bloggers gonna air it out anyway, you might as well be transparent. You might as well be transparent because y'all keep having audio issues, late issues, all kind of stuff. Niggas is not going to support it. Hold on, let me see if I can find Mr. Check. Temperature check. Let me see.
We take over Battle League, WTBL.
Look at that.
I don't understand how we continue to complain about the same problems event in and event out, and there's no change. But yet you.
Hold on. What I do?
We got an issue with Takeover Battle League, WTBL. What the was that? I don't understand how we continue to complain about the same problems event in and event out, and there's no change. But yet you want our money every single time. You literally have a flyer that says doors open at 2, battles start at 3, but yet the battles don't start at 3. The battles don't start at 3:30. The battles don't start at 4. The battles don't start at 4:30. You got the nerve after a 2-hour delay to get on the stream and be like, oh yeah, WTBL battles are starting 30 minutes. Like, we supposed to be impressed. Sir, I've already contacted Wells Fargo. That $35 is coming back expeditiously.
This is what's going on, bro. I'm gonna try to turn the light on a little bit. Hold on. This is what's going on, cause y'all niggas, y'all got streams that's late. Y'all ain't saying nothing, bro. Y'all not putting out a tweet. Y'all need some help, man. If y'all want to hire unbiased, I can fix all this shit for y'all. I literally can fix all of this stuff for y'all, man. But y'all gonna mess around and lose your respect if you ain't lost it already. And once you lose your respect, ain't nobody gonna want to rock with the league no more, bro. You gonna have to book some amazing shit like Twork and Easy or something. You gonna have to do some battle where people gotta watch it because it's like one of the biggest battles ever. Other than that, all of these little miscellaneous, the women's tournament, people are not gonna support it, bro. If you are not going to be transparent, we know when the Flyers say battle started 3, they ain't starting at 3. We already know that. We respect it when y'all tell us this is what's going on. People do not want to order a pay-per-view and sit at their computer or their TV at 2:30 and 3 o'clock and 3:30 and 4 o'clock and 4:30. Niggas don't want to do that. They got shit to do. They do not want to do that. And if you're not going to be a league that's going to be transparent and let people know, once you lose your respect. So y'all was a new, fresh thing. Everybody was rocking with it. It was cool. Everybody was rocking with it. Then y'all was booking the biggest battles. Mook and Hitman. Everybody rocking with it. Once you lose your respect, bro, people are not going to rock with this league at a consistent enough basis for y'all to get support. And I don't know, y'all didn't put Chilla as a forefront. Chilla is too monotone and he's too, like, yeah, I don't know, introvert. Like, I don't know. He's just not the rah-rah guy that's gonna galvanize niggas to want to buy a paper. He's not that, bro. He's not that. Y'all need help. Y'all need marketing. Y'all spending money. Y'all might need to hire some bloggers to start promoting y'all cars better or whatever. We shouldn't even have to be paid to promote the cars. So I don't even want to put that out there. But y'all need to maybe pay bloggers to do extra promos. Start interviewing niggas that's on the card, doing all kind of stuff on StreamYard and everything so y'all can get maximum support because y'all just do not have that right now. And I want to rock with y'all. Like I said, I just ordered the event. I wanted to see what was up. I go to the event immediately to see Twork battle, and it's not on there. It's not on the VOD. I'm like, yo, where the battle at? Look at the flyers lined out. Go to Chilla's timeline, nothing. TBL timeline, nothing. Bro, air these niggas out. Why I gotta tell you these niggas he called you at the last minute? Fuck Twork, bro. Tell them niggas, man, we were sorry about the Twork battle, y'all, but Twork called me 4 hours before the event to say he ain't coming. I don't know what him and his bum-ass manager are doing, but they need to send me my bread. You afraid to say that? You need Chris Unbiased to say it for you? What you afraid? Nigga, you ain't gonna have no league trying to protect these battle rappers, bro. You will not have a league in battle rap trying to protect fugazi people in battle rap that's taking y'all money. You better start being transparent and worrying about the consumer and not the battle rapper. The battle rappers are broke. They'll always crawl their way back to you, even if you air them out. They'll find their way back to you. They always do. They always do. Easy want to go back to URL. All these niggas go back, man. Serious Jones will go back to RBE. Everybody that had an issue will go back because that's where the money's at. You got to worry about the fans because without the fans, you ain't got no league, bro. And Kenny, holla at me, man. I really can help you, bro. I know I be grinding you all niggas up in these blogs, but, oh, shit. You know, oh, hold on. You're losing light in here, Aaron. Y'all niggas out. Hold up. Turn the car on. But dog, connected. I really can help y'all out, man. I really can help y'all out. I'm just saying. But y'all gotta do something, man. Y'all really gotta do something. This is very frustrating to have no Cassidy, no Easy, no updates, no nothing. Y'all niggas ain't gonna talk about nothing. Y'all ain't explaining shit. Y'all ain't gonna explain nothing that's going on, man. Cassie run around, it's TBL fault. Easy, I don't know, TBL fault. It ain't how it's TBL fault. They booked the battle, how is it their fault? You know what I'm saying? It ain't TBL fault. They put two battlers together who somehow couldn't complete a battle. It ain't TBL fault. Oh shit. The battler's fault, bro. Somehow it's the battler's fault. So I don't know what's going on. Y'all better start explaining what is going on and don't worry about these battle rap niggas, bro. Y'all better worry about the fans. The fans keep the lights on. Y'all, Hitman Holla asked the other day, oh, TBL dude messed up on like one event and y'all don't want to support. They ain't messed up on one event. You better wake up and smell the coffee. They ain't messed up on one of y'all audio issues. This going on. I'm a very understanding guy. I know y'all go all over, do events in Maryland, do events in Philly, do events here. When you go to these different places, of course, the audio might not be great. The testing might not be great. The sound might not be great. Sometimes you use avocado, then you ain't using it no more. There's a trial run. I can deal with each and every problem if I know it's a problem. See, the problem is, y'all be having problems. We don't even get a sense y'all even trying to fix the shit. There ain't no updates like, yo, we're really, really working hard. We're in Maryland right now. The Wi-Fi is messed up in the building. I promise you, we're gonna get this straightened out. We don't even know y'all even working on nothing. Y'all don't say nothing. So now we just like, oh, y'all really trying us, y'all. Y'all just really think we finna sit at this pay-per-view screen for goddamn 3 hours for y'all to start? Oh, y'all trying to hoe us. Y'all really trying to hoe us now. But if you explain it, we would understand it. I don't know. It's just I can't be blogging and teaching too, bro. I don't get paid enough to do this. I cannot blog and teach you niggas how to do battle rap, man. I cannot blog and teach you niggas how to do battle rap, man. I'll let you, boy.